Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to our live coverage of the 2014 World Bowling Men's Championships. This is Trios Qualifying Round 2, Squad 2, as we are underway here at the Khalifa International Bowling Center in Abu Dhabi, UAE. We start off Round 2 with Belarus, Germany, Macau, China, and the Philippines. Two of the Philippines bowlers. Unfortunately, B-Boy Rivera injured and unable to compete the rest of the way, so they have installed a pacer in his place. So we bowled 3 games yesterday for everybody, and we bowled 3 more games today. Yesterday was on the long pattern, today on the medium. And after the 3 games here in round 2 are completed today, the top 4 teams after squad 3 will advance into the medal round, and that will take place at 7:15 p.m. local time here in Abu Dhabi. So those finals, again, 7:15 p.m. local time here. That's going to be 10:15 a.m. on the East Coast of the United States. standings coming into today have Denmark in first place, 2158. Canada in second at 2079. Sweden in third at 2078. And the United States in fourth at 2038. You're watching live streaming of the 2014 World Bowling Men's Championships Trios Qualifying. Round 2, Squad 2 here on Bowl TV. We're just underway with our first game. Germany, Belarus, China, Macau, China, and the Philippines on the featured pairs for this first game this morning. They're going to bowl 3 games. We're bowling on a 38-foot Atlanta pattern today. 3 final games of trios qualifying, and at the end of this day, we will know our trios medalists. 3 total squads of round 2 qualifying today, and then the top 4 advance into the medal round, which will take place this evening at 7:15 p.m. local time here in the UAE. You're watching live coverage of the 2014 World Bowling Men's Championships Trios Qualifying, Round 2, Squad 2. The 6th frame of our opening game. Total of 3 games on this squad. And then their 6-game qualifying totals will be complete. Belarus, Germany, Macau, China, and Philippines on the featured pairs here for this opening game. Everybody bowled 3 games yesterday, and they're adding 3 more to that total here today. Medal round coming up this evening, 7:15 p.m. local time here in the UAE. You're watching live coverage of the 2014 World Bowling Men's Championships here on Bowl TV. Trios qualifying round 2, squad 2. Coming into today, Denmark leading the way, 21-58 after the first round of trios qualifying. Canada in second place at 20-79. Sweden just behind them at 20-78. And the United States at 20-38 in fourth place. You're watching live coverage of the 2014 World Bowling Men's Championships here on Bowl TV. I'm Lucas Wiseman, Matt Canizaro here, as well as we are wrapping up our opening game here in round 2. Belarus ended up with 536, Germany's 592 over on 9 and 10, and just the last few shots to go here on 11 and 12. If you happen to be in the Abu Dhabi area, I invite you to come out to watch our competition live here at the Khalifa International Bowling Center. Saw a tweet come in from the U.S. Embassy here in Abu Dhabi, and of course certainly would invite any of the embassy staff to come out and support Team USA. Team USA is bowling pretty well so far this morning. Mike Fagen with a 280 game. Sean Rash, 234, and Marshall Kent can strike out for 234. So a pretty huge game to start for Team USA, as they were in 4th place coming into the day and hoping to make it into the medal round this evening. And if Team USA does advance into the medal round, they would bowl at 7:15 p.m. tonight here in Abu Dhabi. That is 4:15 p.m. Central European Time, and it is 10:15 a.m. Eastern Time in the United States. Team USA ends up with 748 first game. That's a pretty huge game to start. 280, 234, 234, and that is going to help them significantly here today. They finished last night, or I should say yesterday afternoon, with 749 their final game. So a 250 average in game 1 for Team USA, or pretty close to it. Going to move them up considerably here. They averaged 226.44 for 3 games yesterday, so a 750 is a big jump. We should have a better idea of how the standings look here in a few minutes once everybody finishes up with game 1. They're just about done across the bowling center with our first game of the day. We should have some new teams moving in here in just a couple of minutes. Right.
High speed.
Halos kumaka na nag-iwala. Pag ako ginano mo, dire-diretso yun. Hindi, dire-diretso lang doon.
right, so we're starting game number 2 now. Denmark, Scotland, Canada, and Japan on the featured pairs. It was not a great game for Canada last time around. Yeah, they start 169, 217, 202. So 12 under to start the day for the Canadians. And they were in second place overall, and they're going to drop down. U.S. is going to jump ahead of them for sure. It's not a great start this morning for Dave Simard, Francois Lavoie, and Dan McClellan from Canada. As soon as we have the updated standings, we'll let you know. Should have them coming in here soon. So if you look at it based on average, Denmark's still in the lead, 239.78 average. The USA off this squad currently second, 232.17 based on average. Sweden on this squad, 229.08, and Korea from this squad at 226.25. So you've got 3 teams from this squad really in good position to make a run at the top 4 for the medal round in the trios event. Canada dropped pretty dramatically after shooting less than 600 the first game on this squad. Canada still is 4th on the squad, but 9th overall based on average, as their average plummets to 222.25 after shooting 588 the first game. Standings are updated on the official website of the championships, worldbowling.org. You can click the link underneath the video you're watching or go to worldbowling.org. Click on events and championships, and you'll find the page with the results and the online scoring available as well. John Duvall Jr. sent me a tweet and wants a birthday shout out. Turns 30 today. Well, happy birthday. Thanks for spending it here with us on Bowl TV. You're watching live coverage of the 2014 World Bowling Men's Championships here on Bowl TV. Trios qualifying. Round 2, Squad 2. We've got 2 more squads to come today. Squad 3 will be on the lanes next, followed by Squad 1. As we close out qualifying today in the Trios event, followed by the medal round this evening. Tomorrow starts off a team event. Got 2 squads, 3 games each squad. Pretty short day tomorrow. We start at 9 a.m. Wrap up by 6 p.m. local time here. So each squad scheduled to take 4 hours tomorrow on the long pattern. Saturday is the final round of team. After the first 3 games of team, they will take the top half of the field and they will bowl on Squad B. The bottom half of the field will bowl on Squad A. So the bottom half bowls early, top half of the field bowls late. And that way all the top teams from the first 3 games are matched up together in the final round. And hopefully we'll get the top teams on the featured pairs for that last game of the team event. Got Japan, Canada, Denmark, Scotland on the featured pairs here in Game 2. We are in the 4th frame of this game, so getting close to the halfway point of this squad. If you'd like to follow on the live scoring, Team USA is down on lanes 27 and 28 this game, and you can see their frame-by-frame scores. We're halfway through game number 2 here on this squad. Top team on this squad is Mike Fagen, Sean Rash, Marshall Kent from the United States. Sitting at 27.86 for 4 games. They had 748 last game, averaging 232.17. Looking like they might put up another decent score this game, as Mike Fagen continues to lead the way. Team USA had 280 the first game, and he can strike out this game for 269. Pulling on the medium pattern, Atlanta, 38 feet. Well, 3 games on the long yesterday, 3 games on the medium today to determine the medalists in the trios event. Top 4 earn medals and advance into the medal round this evening. Struggles continue for Canada. They were right up there in second place at the end of yesterday, but dropped dramatically after the first game today, and looks like they might be on the verge of dropping again here in game 2 as the struggles continue for them. Moving along here on this squad. A couple of frames to go here in our second game. Down on 27-28. Team USA continuing to bowl pretty well this game. Mike Fagen can shoot 269. Sean Rash can shoot 225. And Marshall Kent can shoot 248. So they have the potential, if they have a big final frame, setting the scores to beat the rest of the teams today.
Get there.
Mike Fagen, 280, 268 today for Team USA. So a pretty solid start to the day for Fagen. Puts him at 548 for his first 2 games today. They go a long way toward helping Team USA make it into the medal round today, potentially. And Team USA going to be on lane 4 for the last game. Just saw Mike Fagen run past us here, heading down toward lane 4, trying to get a look at the last couple of shots on that pair so we can see where people are playing, I believe. It's England and Malaysia on that pair. So they're going to follow a couple of solid teams. We still have the 10th frame to go here on our featured pairs, along with the 9th frame on 11 and 12. Pretty good scores down on 3 and 4, where the U.S. is going next. England 664 and Malaysia 653 down there on lane 3 and 4. Sean Rash gets a double in the attempt to get to 223. Team USA looks like they might be over 700 again this game. Pretty close to it, at least. Korea with 680 this game. Korea was 3rd on this squad coming into this game. Sweden is struggling quite a bit. They were in 2nd, but they still have 2 frames to bowl. They can go 192, 215, 202. So they're going to be just right around that 600 number, maybe. Interesting that Sweden started on lane 4, so the U.S. is going to follow Sweden, England, Malaysia, and Bahrain on that on 3 and 4, and there were some pretty decent scores put on that pair so far today. Bahrain shot 677, Sweden shot 671, and then just gave you the recap on what England and Malaysia shot on that pair. So could potentially set up nicely for Team USA in the final game. 706 for the Americans, as they will easily continue to lead this squad with hopes of having enough to earn a spot in the medal round, but won't know that until later on today. But all the pieces are there for Team USA to put up a big game in Game 3. Sean Rash just stopped by and said that Fagen is bowling unblanking believable. So there you go. You can insert your own adjective into that phrase. Fagen at 548 for the first two today. Pretty solid start for him. Carrying the load for Team USA on this squad. It's been a rough game for Canada again. Not liking this Atlanta pattern. But Dan McClelland is your all-events leader coming into the day. Shot 202 first game. Can get into the 240s with another strike here to close out this 10th frame. Well, two more strikes to close out this 10th frame. 244 maximum for Dan. Japan has a max score 645. As we wind down Game 2 of 3. Singles winner, Dan McClelland with another strike. 4 in a row for him. Canadians going to be at 591, so another disappointing game for them. So it seems pretty unlikely that they will advance into the medal round at this rate. But Dan McClelland is still maintaining a good pace for an all-events medal, which all-events medals won't be determined until after the team event. But after today, we will be 75% completed with the all-events race. There's 3 of the 4 events will be done. Just the team event remaining after today. We'll have Korea and Malaysia on 9 and 10, so a good pair coming up. All right, so game 3 underway. All 4 pairs: Korea, Malaysia, Greece, and Australia on the featured pairs for game 3, our final game on this squad. Last chance to make a run and get into potentially the top 4 for medal round. These players will be sitting around most of the day, at least those who are in the top 4 on this squad, hoping and praying that they'll have enough to make it in. Sweden finishes with 507, and that's going to really kind of knock them out of the picture. 158, 169, 180, just a dreadful game for the Swedes. They were in second place. Their previous low game before that was 671, and they shoot 507, so that's tough. Must have caught a bad pair over there on 7 and 8. Bad game, especially considering that the scores were a little bit higher for some of the teams that game. U.S. over 700, Korea at 680. I think that that really means that the best case scenario is that maybe 2 teams are in position to make it into the finals off this squad. I think the U.S. is easily going to be leading this squad by a pretty good margin. They should be up on the field by more than 100 pins going into the last game. All right, updated standings for you now. Team USA sitting at 34.92, and that is just about 100 pins better than Korea, who is second place on this squad. Next on the squad is Canada, but they have fallen quite a bit back. Looks like about 240 pins behind Team USA. And Sweden drops even behind Canada as well by a pin. So based on average, including the teams from the other squads that have yet to bowl the second round, Denmark 239.78 average first place. That's just 3 games though. USA 232.8. Korea 226.33. Both those teams are on this squad, Korea and the US. And then the second Korea team at 225.78. And they bowl later on today. So it's the US and Korea on this squad who have the best chance to make the medal round. Korea on the featured pairs this game, bowling on lane 9. Team USA bowling on 3 and 4 this game. If you want to follow them on the live scoring, looks like a lot of you are. And a little bit of a slow start, but looks like they might be getting it together with some strikes the last couple of frames. We're watching Korea, Malaysia, Australia, and Greece. Korea, the only other team besides the U.S. on this squad that really has a great shot to make it into the medal round, depending on how they finish. Not exactly a spectacular start for the Koreans this game, as doubles gold medalist Park Jung-woo gets ready to bowl on lane 9 in just a moment.
Hold out. I go.
Half a game to go, pretty much, on our first squad of the day. It's Trios qualifying round 2, squad 2. Scoring pace seems to have slowed down a bit here in this final game of the block. Team USA not exactly lighting up the world down on 3 and 4. And Korea's doing okay, but nothing great here. In fact, probably under their scoring pace thus far for the first 5 games. So these teams need to be careful. They need to put up a big enough game to have a chance to make it in. This is their last opportunity to pick up pins. Got a lot of good teams coming up later today that are going to try to chase these guys down.
I don't know if you're talking to me or Paul.
So just to recap the standings for you again on this squad, the United States at 34.92. That's a 232.8 average. Korea second at 33.95, a 226.33 average, but scoring pace pretty low for Korea right now. They're on our featured pair, lane 9. U.S. down on 3 and 4. They still have the potential of a good game, but not exactly lighting up the world down there. So it's going to take a big finish by the U.S. and Korea to really have a chance to make it into the medal round, because there's so many good teams coming up behind them. It's still possible that they can make it for sure, but the odds increase if they can put a big game up here in this final game. Looks like Mike Fagen going to easily shoot over 700. Shoot 250 this game. And can't quite get to 800. If he strikes out. Shoots 250, which would give him 798. So he'd be just short of that 800 number. Sean Rash can strike out for 247. Marshall Kent can strike out for 232. Again, down on lane 4 if you're watching the live scoring. like Mike Fagen could jump ahead of Dan McClellan for the all events lead. It's pretty close between the two of them right now. But, still have 6 more games in the team event to come to settle the all events race, and also the top 24 who will advance into the Masters for Sunday. Looks like Marshall Kent opened for the U.S. to close out the 8th frame. Mike Fagen struck again, 9th frame, so he's cruising along here towards a really big set. And Dan McClellan opened, so that means that Fagen is now in the lead in the all events race.
They were only separated by 20 pins coming into this this final game of trios. And again, Mike Fagen still shoots 250 heading into the 10th frame. McClellan 206 max score. Last year's All Events champion, Chris Barnes. The 2013 World Championships in the Las Vegas area. Trios champion at that event, Canada, Mark Buffa, Francois Lavoie, and Patrick Gerard. Francois bowling right now with Dan McClellan. Canada a distant third.
Tobias Boarding has the front 8 for Germany down on lane 20, so we'll keep an eye on that. Koreans are starting to get it together here at the end of this game. All of them working on at least a double as Kyung-min Kim steps up and strikes again. So they're trying to maximize the last few frames of this game. Get as much as they can to hope to earn a spot in the medal round. Even if they all strike out, their max score isn't huge. 226, 219, 235, but it would still be a pretty decent score. The U.S. really needs Mike Fagen to strike out. And he gets the first one in the 10th, looks like. So Fagen creeping closer to a 798 series, which is going to be one of the highest we've seen in this tournament.
Well, Fagen certainly turning it on at the right time and getting closer to that the big team event coming up, and it'd be nice to have a good showing here in trios. The other half of Team USA coming up on the next squad. Short oil break, and then we'll be back with the second of 3 squads for today. Fagen doubles up, so he'll be in the 790s here.
Much single-handedly carrying Team USA into what they hope will be a medal round appearance tonight. But they still have some work to do in the 10th frame to get as much as they can. They can go 250, 227, 190.
They got off to a little bit of a slow start yesterday, 640, 640. That was on the 43-foot Tokyo pattern. Today we're bowling on 38-foot Atlanta. Certainly a test of versatility here in trios and team coming up later in the week. 3 games on each pattern. Boarding still striking for Germany down on lanes 19 and 20. We haven't seen a 300 game yet this week. A 298 and a 297, both here on Bull TV.
Sean Rash with a single pin, so his max now 216, which means the best that Team USA can shoot is 656. Looks like they'll stay ahead of Korea. Korea can only get to 667 this game. And they were 97 pins back. It looks like Tobias Boarding has the front 9. I'm going to go down there and see what's going on. Looks like he's got the front 10 now, so I'm going to see if I can get a video of it if he gets to the last shot. We haven't had a 300 yet. I'll be right back. Matt will take over.
All right, folks, you're watching the final frames. Here on today's first trios qualifying squad. Everybody bowled 3 games yesterday, and they're coming back in a different order today. Well, 3 more games, 3 games on each pattern, and total pinfall will determine the top 4 trios teams that will advance to the semifinals. Yesterday's leader, Denmark, 2158. Huge number. Plus 358. They'll be on the last squad today. And see if they can continue their dominance on this 38-foot pattern like they did yesterday. And it looks like 299 down on lane 20 for Boarding. Lucas Wiseman will be back in just a minute to report to you. Right now, Marshall Kent finishing up for Team USA on 3 and 4. We'll have that total for you in just a minute. Korea on our live stream pair here on 9 and 10. They were about 100 back coming into this game. Of course, anything can happen on the next 2 squads, so no doubt these top teams will be waiting and pacing up and down the concourse here for the next 6 or 7 hours or so to find out. Marshall Kent finishes with 189. Team USA 652. Finish at plus 544.
Well, 652 for Team USA. Just gonna have to wait around, Matt, see if it's good enough. I think that had they put up a big score, they would have had another. You know, if they'd put up another 730, they could have maybe rested a little easier this afternoon. The 650 makes it not as certain for sure. With a lot of good teams coming up, Korea can max. See here, 667. It looks like if they punch out, but the U.S. will still be ahead of them.
Well, the pack pretty tight yesterday, you know, besides first place. Denmark certainly set itself apart from the rest of the field, and 2 through 6 or 7, pretty tight. There are 30 or 40 pins separating them coming into today. And 3 games, different pattern. A lot can happen. Certainly will be nice and dramatic and probably very exciting coming down to the final game of trios later this evening. And no doubt it will be a packed house as everybody gets out their calculators and waits to see.
Should be pretty exciting later on today. Squad went by pretty quick. Next squad starts at, where did our schedule go, Matt? Matt's got it here. Coming up at, I forget what day of the week it is. We've been here so long. It's Thursday, 12:15. So an hour and 15 minutes from now is when the next squad starts. I've got a video of Tobias Boarding's last shot. I'm going to see if I can figure out a way to get that on Facebook. Slow-mo, too. I did a slow-motion video, so it should be pretty exciting.
All right, Lucas, Korea's about to finish up. They will finish behind Team USA here. And, of course, we'll have to wait it out and see how things unfold the rest of the day.
Yep, they're going to be in a tough position, I think. It's still, they've got a chance to make it, 667. But we'll have to see how the scoring pace looks on the next couple of squads. And figure it out from there.
So everything wrapping up across the house here. Standings will be updated in just a few minutes. Then we'll take a short break for the lanes to be oiled. Next squad coming up again in about an hour and 15 minutes.
Have we had anybody shoot higher than Tobias Boarding's 299, or is that the highest game
Highest
so
game,
far?
299,
That's what I thought.
298, 297.
Yeah, game three, pretty low scoring this last game, and that's gonna just about do it here for our last game. So we'll see you back here in about an hour or so.